Hey there, happy Monday. It is referrals month. Yay. Oh, let me make sure my microphone, you can hear it. All right. So I know we're getting a little bit of a late start with referrals month, but I decided last month actually that we were going to really focus on referral generation in in April. So I'm Mary Kravitz, and my specialty is client generation for service-based businesses and making it simpler, less complicated. I guess that's redundant, but just taking a lot of the guesswork out of client generation so that you know exactly what to do that can actually produce some predictable results. What a concept. So I wanted to just talk to you today about why I'm such a nut about referrals and what it actually does for your business. So 3 points today. And I gotta love StreamYard, but there's some work involved. So 3 reasons why referrals are so amazing. Okay, so number 1, referrals are the best leads you can get in your business. If you are a service-based business, then okay, I gotta the technology for this stuff. Hey, by the way, if you can hear me, if you could just give me a thumbs up, or if you cannot hear me and give me a thumbs down or just a comment, it would be really helpful because I had some technical problems last time. All right. Well, fingers crossed this is working. Okay, so number 1, referrals are the best. When new leads come to you through referrals, okay, thanks for the thumbs up. when new leads come to you through referrals, they come to you warm. So it's not like a stranger. It's someone who has already received a recommendation. They come to you pretty much knowing what you do and come to you knowing what they want. What does that do for you? It shortens your sales cycle. So referrals close faster. They also generally close at a higher price point. That's just what's been found over the years through research. So shorter sales cycle, warm. They're not a stranger. You don't have to do this long sales cycle. What else? Higher price point, faster sales cycle. Oh yeah, they cost almost nothing. Okay, it costs almost nothing to create referrals. So this is what I'd like you to think about is on one hand, you've got things like, oh, no offense, Facebook, but Facebook marketing. And, oh, I got to do 27 videos and write 47 blogs and so forth. And that's on one hand, or building online funnels, doing all this technical stuff. And on the other hand, you have referrals. Referral generation, the leads that come to you warm with a recommendation that close faster at a higher price point and cost only nothing, almost nothing. So why aren't you doing them? Why aren't you working on generating more? Well, the answer is that people are generally confused about referrals. There are a lot of different definitions of what a referral is, and there's this feeling that it's word of mouth. I'm feeling pretty awkward. So let me take a second with this about what some people are confused about. So when I talk about referrals, a lot of times the responses I get are like, oh, it's word of mouth, or I don't want to do affiliate marketing, or they just kind of happen, or why would someone want to refer to me? So let me get clear for you about the kind of referrals that I'm talking about. We call them relational referrals. And that means that people refer to you. You receive new business because you have a relationship with someone who trusts you, who knows, likes, and trusts you, and they would like their friends and family and everybody they know to work with you instead of anybody else. That's because you have a relationship, they know, like, and trust you. That's a relational referral. Now, affiliate marketing, while there is a time and a place for that, for service-based businesses who are looking to generate more clients, the interesting thing about affiliates is it's a transactional referral. And studies have been done that show that if there is the potential that someone could be accused of being self-serving, as in they refer you because they're going to get a fee, if there's that potential that someone could be called self-serving, they will hold back from referring. So actually, not paying people the way that I teach it, not paying people for the referrals is more effective. Now, it's not that you don't appreciate them. It's not that you don't thank them. And I talk about that a little bit more in some of my courses, but you want to appreciate them. You want to reward the behavior of them referring to you. So the other thing that people get really confused about is that there has to be this awkward ask like, oh, Jenny, who have you talked to recently who could use my services? Can you introduce? And it just feels very awkward. And that's kind of the traditional way to do it. There's actually nothing wrong with it, but it just really puts you feel like you're putting someone on the spot. You feel like it's all about you, and it can just feel super, super awkward. So there's a lot of confusion about what referrals actually are. And I think the biggest point of confusion is that they just kind of happen. They just happen. Like there's no way to control it. It can't be a viable strategy. I have people all the time saying, well, my business all comes from referrals, but it's so unpredictable that I know I have to add, fill in the blank, a funnel, YouTube video, whatever. And the fact is, okay, so let's go into the Wayback Machine when I was a baby entrepreneur and I started in real estate, where I literally was so clueless about entrepreneurship and business ownership that I thought I was going to sell houses. People were going to come to the office and they were going to buy houses like hamburgers from McDonald's. I had no clue. Luckily, I was in an office where there was a great focus on personal development, business development. And so they carted me off to this training on referral generation. So I learned referral generation. I only learned referral generation. So I was still such a baby in business. I didn't realize there was other marketing you could do. Okay. So just doing referral generation, really embracing it and implementing and nurturing my people, I tripled my real estate business. So anyone who says it's not viable, it can't be strategized, systematized, I can tell you for a fact that it absolutely can. Which brings me to my third point, if I can find it. There we go. I simplify this. That's kind of, that's my jam. Simply get clients. It's all about simplifying client generation. So with regards to referrals in general, simplifying it just means that you put some structure behind it. You know who you're going to contact each month. You know what you're going to say to them. You know how to include others collaboratively. You put time on your schedule. And, I have like hours and hours and hours of training material on referral generation. So trying to like spit out a few nuggets here while we're on this live, it's a bit challenging. So what I'm doing to simplify over the next couple of weeks is I'm doing articles. I'm doing more lives. I think I'm doing like a handful, like a mini training next week, at the end of next week. And then the following week, I'm doing an in-depth workshop that you're going to be hearing quite a bit about, which is taking that traditional nurture your list, ask for referrals every month, and just taking it to that next level. So it's more collaborative. So you're serving at an even higher level. So you're generating more clients. Because what I did was I took kind of the traditional approach and I kind of blew it up. I took all of the objections I had to generating referrals, and I handled everything: the structure, the content, the asking without being referral, asking without feeling like it's all about me. And when I did that, and this was last year at the start of the pandemic, and the way I did it, I was able to, in 8 weeks, generate more referrals than I did all of 2019. So stay tuned here. Here's the rundown of what I did today. Referrals are the best way, and the cheapest way, I should say, to generate new business. People are confused, like what you think referrals are and what they actually are. They may be two completely different things. And I'm going to simplify this for you over the next several weeks. So keep tuning in here. We have some more lives scheduled. I have one on Thursday when we're kicking off the More Referrals, Less Hassle universe that's going to be happening in the next couple of weeks. And yeah, just keep looking at this, the profiles and the channels that I'm on, and I will just keep giving you these little details, these little tweaks that can help to boost your referrals without feeling awkward, so that you can be generating more business without working 24/7, without spending a fortune or losing your mind over technology. So stay here, and thanks for being here.